In this video, I discuss collections with massive Discord numbers and massive Twitter followers. Why are loads of them not doing very well? I discuss why in this video and why you have to be careful, especially if you're new to NFT trading. If you're naive to this, you're definitely going to get sucked into some very bad mints and some very bad NFT collections. So before I start with some examples, this is the issue I see right now in the NFT space. There's two kinds of collections broadly that come up, and in these collections there are either people looking to make a lot of money from the collection initially with mint price, etc., and those that actually have a genuine project that has a roadmap, that has a lot of utility that they're going to offer in the future, etc. And this is a very small minority of the overall. That's why every single month you'll see a handful of projects doing really well and everything else not doing great at all. And the problem is, especially if you're new, but even if you're experienced and you're trading, we can't short the NFT market, meaning we only make money if the price of the NFTs go up. So if they go in one direction. So these projects tend to go in the opposite direction after mint. And the ones with lots of utility tend to go up with some dips along the way, and then they just moon even further after a few weeks and become longer term holds. And the reason this video came up is we've been discussing in our private Discord a lot of upcoming collections, and this is one of the ones one of the students mentioned, and I had a look through it myself, and this is a great one as an example. I'm not trying to FUD any upcoming collection, I'm just telling you my honest, truthful opinion. So this is called Rowdy Society. I've only heard about it today, and it has 20,000 followers on Twitter. If you look on Discord, it has a massive following of 157,000 members. So I mean, everything looks good there, right? So that they have lots and lots of members, lots and lots of followers, and let's see if we can get onto their website. So we've got the pre-sale countdown there. So they're going to be obviously launching very soon. So this is the time to research and see if you want to get involved. Obviously, at the beginning, it's mostly whitelist sales, and then they move on from there. Now, the collection is not particularly big or small, 7676, so it's about average nowadays. But the problem with this one is the mint price is actually quite high, 0.3. That's the mint price at the moment, and you've got the whitelist there and the supply and public sales and the supply there as well. Now, in terms of actual roadmap, they mention here some kind of meetups or events, something about entrepreneur projects there, so that might be cool, I'm not sure. Merchandising, charity as well, which is always good. One thing you notice is in the roadmap, it's quite vague in terms of how they're going to do any of this. There's no mention of any actual particular companies they're working with. Obviously, you've got the metaverse stuff that everybody adds in, and surprises, which basically means you have no idea what the surprise will be, but there may be a surprise. And I checked through this, and it's not fully doxed either. When you click on some of these links, you just open up and it's just a bunch of kind of pictures and stuff. So even on Instagram as well, they're using profile pictures from their actual collection. So I mean, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. Not everybody fully docs when it comes to launches and stuff. So I mean, that's it. So pretty standard roadmap. Artwork's reasonably standard as well. There's nothing really unique and different. But I mean, this is where the problem is with a mint price that high. Remember, things like Hatebeast and stuff, their mint price was only 0.2. I think Primeapes as well was something like 0.2 or less. And a lot of the anime art recently, like Lives of Suna and stuff like that, 0.08 mint price. So very low in comparison. When you've got this many followers and this much happening on Discord, and if you have a look at the last few tweets from them, so if you click on tweets there, you have a look at the last few, there's no comments, no retweets, no likes, no engagement at all. And that shouldn't really be happening if there's a massive amount of hype going into a collection launch. So these are the type of things you need to look out for. These are the kind of things I look out for, because I'm not saying they've done this. It's just, it's not hard nowadays to get loads of followers, whether they be genuine, or you could even buy followers obviously, but if they're genuine followers, it's not hard to run loads and loads of whitelist contests and giveaways and cash giveaways and stuff like that, just to get loads and loads of people there to your Twitter. That's not difficult. Discord is even easier, and most Discords now are just full of bots. So the problem here is, after you buy it for 0.3, what's going to happen on the secondary market? What's your NFT actually going to be worth in a few days or going up to reveal time? Today's a big day. It's mint day. We've just closed registrations for the whitelist, etc., etc. And they've got the time there and everything. There's 4 comments on this and 22 likes. I would expect thousands of people, who, especially those who are whitelisted, to be very pumped for this actual launch. And it doesn't look like that's the case. I mean, they've got some YouTube reviews and stuff like that. And let me show you another one. And I'll show you what to do. Let's say you're on whitelist for collections like this. What do you actually do? Another one is Stoner Ape Club. So these actually launched, and we were watching these closely in the Discord as well. And let me show you the IC.tools chart so we can have a look at the price action. So this is Stoner Ape Club, and this is their price action. They had a pre-reveal dip, and it's been going sideways. It's been okay, not too bad. We're holding around the kind of 0.5 mark, and we're holding on there. But they have a public sale coming up, and they've minted 3,800. You can see there, they've got a lot more to get through. There's 6,666. So they're doing okay, but that's a massive Twitter following. I remember when Azuki launched, they only had 50,000 Discord members at launch, and the price was absolutely mooning. So again, it's not about the followers. I mean, this is better when you look through the recent kind of pictures and media and posts and stuff. You're getting a decent amount of organic engagement, and you can always click in to check. And it's usually obvious if you've been on social media for any length of time, whether this is real or whether it's just bot replies. That's usually very obvious. And this all seems to be quite genuine at the moment. So that's a good sign. So these are the things you need to look out for when you go for high mints. I think this mint price was actually cheaper, but another one that had minted today was Monster Ape Club, and theirs was particularly high. So theirs was, I think, 0.25. And I've actually bought in a couple of these on the dip, and the reason for that was they did sell out. So they sold out of all nearly 8,000. So it's all fully minted and stuff. So I know there's going to be no more supply here. So that's the dip. There's not going to be no more supply. But again, it's not doing particularly good. However, supply will slowly be eaten up after, a lot of the people who are just paper handing it and trying to make quick flips with the mint, after they are gone, then I still believe the price will trend up. And you see this resistance around 0.5, I think we'll break through that. This is not financial advice. Don't go chasing it now. If you've bought one of the dips and stuff, then you're all right because you're already in profit. You don't have to rush to do anything. You can wait until reveal, just before reveal, and try and sell it then. Obviously, you need to keep an eye on reveal times as well. But my point with this one is, if you have a look at their Discord, 250,000. Now, I actually find the art quite cool. I hate derivative ape projects, absolutely detest them. But I mean, this one, you have to say the art is really good, and they do have a big community. But notice it's 250,000. So still not doing extremely well given how many followers they have. Now, is that because it's a derivative or for any other reason? So that's why you have to be very, very careful with just numbers alone when you're making decisions. If you're, part of groups, or if you're using software where they just look at Twitter follower numbers and Discord numbers, you're going to get in trouble because it's very, very easy to fake those numbers nowadays on social media. And everybody's all about, whitelist, where's my whitelist spot? And, whitelist means you get an opportunity to mint. Now, if you're minting at 0.25, yes, this is recovered and it's doing okay-ish. But here, people are selling for just above mint price plus gas. So they're barely breaking even there. And I've seen way too many collections drop into mint price as well. So be very careful with mint prices of 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 when you're looking at a new collection. Especially if you're a beginner, you don't want to be messing around with any mint prices above 0.1. It has to be less than that. And even then, check it's a genuine collection with genuine followers, a genuine roadmap, and genuine utility, meaning you'll get all of these extra benefits if you hold on. For example, let me show you another one I've talked about a lot on this channel, Primate Planet. Now, I'm not involved with them at the moment. I think I sold my last one probably a week or two ago, but you can see they're carrying on with their roadmap. Everything they've said in terms of releasing new things into their collection, or you'll get free airdrops or free opportunity to whitelist future collections, stuff like that. That all adds value to the collection, and they're actually following through with everything. It's not, for them, it's not about just taking all the money at the beginning and then that's it, that's the end of the collection. And on our private Discord group, I've been working very hard to set up systems that are fully automated where we can get alerts. So this is our live mints channel where we get trending alerts for brand new collections that are dropping, because the opportunity a lot of the time is just after launching a new collection, especially if you're buying on secondary market. and I'm going to be setting up a few more of these as well in the coming couple of weeks, because it just saves everybody time. It takes too much time every single day to go through all of the mints that are coming. And the problem with each of these collections is they never tell you when they're going to launch. They keep changing the day around, they change the reveal days around, so it's an absolute nightmare. So that's some of the stuff we're working on in the group at the moment. So let me know in the comment section below if there are any collections you're looking at and you're not sure about them, because what I might do, same as a Q&A video again, is I'll go through some of the comments and I'll just review probably about 5 to 10 collections as quick as I can, because they don't take long. Usually you can review them in about 2-3 minutes, because so much of it is copy and paste boilerplate now when it comes to roadmaps and websites, that I'm finding it a little bit easier to see what the really good projects are compared to the very average ones. Thanks very much for listening.